Hello friends, I'm Monica. Welcome to Fun Gardening. Today's video is about care of curry leaf plant. Curry leaf is very useful especially in Indian kitchens. It is used in many vegetables, in pohas. It has got many medicinal uses. It's very good for blood pressure, for liver function, and for digestion. Even if you take it in morning, it is very useful in weight reducing programs. So it's a very useful plant. Today we'll talk about care of this plant. It is better to grow it in ground. In ground it shows its best growth. But if you want to grow in container, use a very well drained soil. To make such soil, mix 1 part of ground soil, 1 part of river sand, and 1 part of mixture of cow dung manure, vermicompost, 1 or 2 handful of neem cake powder. And to this mix all these and add 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon of fungicide powder. This is a perfect well-drained mixture to grow curry patta plant, curry leaf plant. And initially, when your plant is small, grow in 12-inch pot, and as it grows, repot it in one size bigger pot. And if your plant is big enough, grow in 20-inch pot. Water your plant every day and keep the soil moist. Don't make the soil soggy, and grow it in full sun area, or my plant gets half day sun, so you can grow in half day sun area or full sun area. It will grow as well in full sun area as in partial sun area. To make your plant bushy, keep on prune your plant. You can prune your plant every month or every 2 months. Give it a good pruning to make it bushy. Sometimes your plant becomes long and leggy, having only one long stalk, and then few branches at the top. So prune your plant to make your plant bushy from the initial stages. When your plant is about 2 feet long or 1.5 feet long, start giving pruning to your plant. Fertilize, or you can say give your plant seaweed fertilizer once in a month, and Epsom salt, both these fertilizers once in a month, as Epsom salt helps in photosynthesis. So once in a month it is good to give Epsom salt. If your plant is in ground, you can give 2 or 3 spoons of Epsom salt once in a month, away from the main stem, 1.5 inch away from the main stem. These are my Cosmos seedlings. They have become leggy because of low light. Now I'll transplant them. And seaweed fertilizer also give 1.5 inch away from the main stem. Every fertilizer when you give 1.5 inch away from the main stem. And if your plant is in container, along the rim, you can give any fertilizer, because generally the roots are along the rim of when you repot your plant, when you take your plant out of a container, you will see all the roots grow along the rim of along the walls of the container. So whenever you give any fertilizer, give along the rim of the container. And every month give 1 or 2 handful of cow dung manure to your plant. And sometimes your plant needs iron, so give if you have iron chelate powder, you can give iron chelate powder. Otherwise dip some nails in water overnight and give that water. You can grow it by cutting also. Take 4 to 5 inch cutting, remove all the leaves, leave 1 or 2 younger leaves for photosynthesis, and grow this cutting in soil. Apply some rooting hormone. I have a separate video on that. You can grow this plant by cutting. In fact, by growing cutting is the best method of propagation of curry leaf plant, because if you grow by seeds, that takes too much time to become a big plant. So it is better to grow curry leaf plant by cutting, and the best season to grow cuttings is monsoon season. During this season, you can propagate your plant through cuttings, and remove all. If you don't want flowers and fruits, cut all the flowers from your plant. That will make your plant more bushy and leafy. Otherwise, when the flowers will turn into fruits, your plant will produce less amount of leaves. It will shed some of its leaves and will produce less amount of leaf. If you want to make your plant more bushy and leafy, whenever flowers come on your plant, cut all flowers. In tulsi plant also, many times I say, whenever your tulsi plant flower, remove all the flowers. Otherwise, once flowers turn into seeds, your plant will shed all its leaves. So whenever in any plant, if you want your plant to be more bushy and leafy, remove the flowers. So friends, this was all about the care of curry patta plant. Twice in a year, in September and in February, give good amount of fertilizer. If your plant is in container, give 300 to 400 grams of organic manure. That is a slow release. If you don't want to use organic manure, you can give any slow release fertilizer to your plant, but it is better to give organic manure, because we eat leaves of this plant. So don't give any chemical fertilizer to your plant. And if you see any fungal attack or any pest attack on your plant, spray neem oil solution. So friends, this was all about the care of curry patta plant. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Okay friends, bye.